Hi, New Life Kids. It's Miss Tammy here, and we are going to be doing our lesson today. I am going to show you. We've got Paul and Joseph and Judah. We've got Elise.
We can play the bird game today.
And we've got Shia, who's extremely excited to play the bird game, which, if you haven't been here in a while, you haven't played yet, but it's a lot of fun, and we enjoy it. Yeah. Judah is pretty good at it. He's got a really great way of saying the main phrase in it, which is pretty fun.
With a body tango to the nest.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's just as creepy when he says it the right way. Okay, shh, everyone listen. Shh. This is on video. This is going to be on YouTube, so you gotta be quiet.
No.
All right.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
Thank you. So, as we talked about, we are going to be doing the crown, and we're going to be doing a castle theme. So, Miss Tammy, you can see the reflection in my in the TV right now, which is pretty exciting. But, yes? Do you have something that you want to say, Joseph?
No.
You have a question? What is it?
My mom bought 100 candies.
100 candies. Oh my goodness.
That's a lot.
What are you going to do, Paul? What were you going to say after the video?
It's only a lot if you're one person.
Yeah, we can talk about the bird game after the video. That sounds like great. Like fun. Okay, because some people haven't played it yet that are here today. So we'll definitely have to talk about it. So, shh. Judah, can you be quiet? Thank you. All right, so what we're going to talk about leading into, so who remembers what our first major unit for the Crown series is going to be about?
The birth of Jesus.
The birth of Jesus. Thank you, Shia. But before we get there, we're going to be talking about different things and how, so if we are part of God's family, what does that make us? Judah, what does it make us if we're part of God's family?
His sons?
His and daughters, right? And so if we're sons and daughters of God and God's King of Kings, what does that make us?
Children of God.
Children of God. And princes and princesses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But one of the things we're going to talk about today is, or for the next few weeks, is putting on the armor of God. Now, prince and princesses don't always necessarily put on armor, although there's some pretty cool stories about princes being knights and stuff too.
Are you reading out that scroll?
I am going to read this whole scroll, the whole thing. Okay? Yeah, listen, and you gotta be quiet. So we're going to start our unit talking about how to put on the full armor of God. And so I'm going to read this. We can find this in Ephesians 6:10 through 17. And then I will answer questions, okay? And answer. I won't ask them, I'll answer them. Be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God. Now, what do you think if you went into battle and you just put on a helmet? That's all you put on. Yes, Judah.
Then you look really cool.
Is that
Like a fast food.
the outfit looks like sandpaper?
It does kind of look like sandpaper. It's not sandpaper, but it does have the same look of sandpaper. So if you just put on a helmet, do you think your body would be safe?
Yes. If it was a magical helmet.
If
If it was a magical helmet, yes.
Sure, but let's talk about like a real helmet. Yeah, then our whole body would be in danger. So we want to put on the full armor of God.
But it's so heavy.
So that when the days of evil come, you may be able to stand your ground, stand firm. Then with the belt of truth buckled around your waist, with the breastplate of righteousness in place, and with your feet fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one.
Oh, Miss Tammy.
Take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. And remember, that's Ephesians 6:10 through 17.
Miss Tammy, imagine if the armor of God was made in the modern warfare.
I know.
Well, then it would just be the
Can we
It would just be the best.
Okay, you know what?
It would
Hey,
just be the best in hell.
you know what? Why don't we think about that? Maybe next week we'll come together and we'll talk about what we think that would look like. What, like in an actual current military, what, like a shield? You know what that would be? A bulletproof vest.
Yes. I mean, they do actually have like bulletproof glass shields.
Exactly.
Super heavy.
And see, so let's come together next week, and Miss Tammy will have a list of different
bulletproof vests,
things.
I would like to say they can still leave marks.
They
but
can.
It's just bulletproof, like the bullet
It's
itself.
40 pounds.
Can't go into your skin. Yeah, but it still can leave like welts and stuff.
Because like dents.
Okay.
Every time you get shot.
So today we are going to make our shields of faith. Now Miss Tammy made one, okay, already, and Judah helped me today because we were making it real fast before church, so he helped me make it. And then we're gonna take these shields and we're gonna hang them up in our classroom. Everyone's gonna get to make one. We're gonna hang them up in the classroom to decorate our castle.
Well, if you don't have a shield, they would like aim for your arm.
If you don't have a shield, they'll aim for your arm. I know, and that would hurt, wouldn't it? But the shield protects you from the arrows.
Technically, they don't always aim for your arm. They just try to shoot.
They could aim for any place. But we're going to make these right now. So we are talking about the shield of faith. Now, what is...
Mommy,
Yes, sweetheart.
what if you had shields everywhere surrounded by your body and you had a whole tent made out of them?
Then the Romans would
Then
want
you would
to
be
go on.
shielded really well. If you had a whole tent made of shields.
That's kind of what the Romans did. They just made a big building full of shields.
You know what?
So we're going to make our shields of faith, and I'm going to make a blog post this week. I know I haven't done that in the last few weeks. I've just been putting videos up. But I make a blog post on how you can make your own shield, okay? And if you make one at home and you come to church and you want to bring one with you, then bring one to decorate the classroom. We would love that, all right? Okay, guys, I love you so, so much. And remember, the shield of faith is what we're talking about today. We love you. Bye. Everyone, say bye. Say bye. Say bye.
Can I press it?
No.